30 seconds.
How long's that interview?
Huh?
How long's that interview?
Like 4 minutes.
Okay.
Just be quick.
15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you into the Fritz's Pharmacy Spartan Countdown on Oldies 93. I'm Timmy Gwynn along with Cam Huffman. We are coming to you live from James Monroe High School in Linside, West Virginia, where tonight the 9 and 5 Greenbrier East Lady Spartans finish up their road schedule in the 2021 campaign with a rematch against the James Monroe Lady Mavericks. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and when we return, Cam and I are joined by head coach
The stars may fall, the rains may pour, but I will love you evermore, 'cause you were born to chase the light.
Since 1947 and for 3 generations, S.J. Needhawk, your home solution.
From foundation to finish, S.J. Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber, your home solutions.
From foundation to finish, S.J. Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company.
Really and truly, our kids battled a really good Monroe team and probably saw that really on the right night, we probably got a real chance to beat them. But they had one of their guards back, that's really nice player and everything that they've been missing. So they were at full strength, had to play their starters the whole way. And we started off scared to death and got down 6-0. And then, but the long and short of it is you got to be proud of them. You got to be proud of them how they battled last night.
Coach, you made a move and gave Nate Garrett a start last night, and I thought she performed really well. Gave you some valuable minutes out there.
No question about that. Nice rebounds. Had 4 points. Had 6 rebounds at halftime. I mean, didn't make. I don't think she made hardly any mistakes, and still struggling a little bit with knowing where to be and being able to run our stuff. Whether our out of bounds plays or our offenses or whatever, but really and truly, I was tickled to death with it.
Turn the page tonight. You've responded to losses well this year. You've always jumped back and gotten right back on track, and I assume that's what you're expecting this team to do again tonight.
Well, that's right, but I'll tell you, this team played us a really nice game at Greenbrier East, and I will promise you, I hate to say it this way, this is the Super Bowl of these kids down here right now, and they're going to be gunning for us, so we're going to have to be really ready.
Coach, it's almost easy to take for granted good offensive performances from Caden Stewart. She finished north of 20 points yet again last night, but last night was different from the standpoint of she started ice cold from the field and then settled in, and I found that to be really impressive that she just kept on shooting despite the slow start and maintained confidence in her shot and still ended up with a nice game.
Well, she's going to do that, and she did start out pretty rough and everything, but she really had a heck of a game, and late in the game there, in third quarter and everything, we started posting her down low. They had a kid guard her that she could handle down low, and again, we would normally just transition in something like that without having to call a timeout and everything, but I called a timeout specifically just for that and everything, but I thought Kate's had a really nice game, that's for sure.
Well, Coach, thank you so much again, as always, for your time. We wish you the best of luck tonight. Get us a win and go Spartans.
All right, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
There he is, head coach Jim Justice. When we return, it's game time. The Lady Spartans and the Lady Mavericks do battle. This is the Fritz's Pharmacy Spartan Countdown on Oldies 93.
If it looks like an F-150, tows like an F-150, hauls like an F-150, thinks like an F-150, and powers like an F-150, it must be an F-150 hybrid. Introducing the all-new 2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid with 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
From foundation to finish, SJ Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
Well, it sounds good, so keep it connected.
The phone is not moving from this spot.
Please stand for the national anthem. Oh, can you see by the dazzling light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Just a friendly reminder, due to WVSFAC rules and Monroe County Health Department, you must wear your mask above your nose and mouth unless you're actively eating. Thank you.
Back here at James Monroe High School, Timmy Gwynn and Cam Huffman along with you. A few moments left in the Fritz's Pharmacy Spartan Countdown as lineups are being introduced right now. Cam, in the 3 years that we've had the privilege of bringing these radio broadcasts on the air each year, this is our first trip to James Monroe High School, and as a matter of fact, this is my first time ever in the gym.
Yeah, I think it is mine too, Timmy. I was trying to think back to if I've been in here before, but I know I've covered several football games over here. There's a beautiful place, a beautiful setting at the football stadium, but I don't think I've ever been in this gym either, so it's a first time for both of us. Should be a lot of fun.
It should be, and you know, it should be an interesting game as well. When these two teams met back at Greenbrier High School back on March the 9th, it was an 8-point game. Greenbrier East prevailed 53-45. They had opened up a large first half lead, only to let James Monroe come all the way back, and it was tight down the stretch.
Yeah, it was, Timmy. And as Coach Justice kind of alluded to in the pregame, it's always a big game for James Monroe when they play Greenbrier East. You know, it's one of those kind of little brother, big brother things almost, where you know they're the smaller school and we're in the big city of Lewisburg down the road, and they're in the small quaint town here in Monroe County, and they always want to kind of beat Big Brother when they come out here. So it's a big game for them. They're ready to go and a good opportunity. So it should be a fantastic game.
And we thank you all so much for being with us, whether you are listening or watching on Oldies 93 on Radio Greenbrier Sports or on the Greenbrier Valley channel on Roku or Suddenlink Channel 5. Greenbrier East takes the floor in their road green uniforms, gold numerals, white trim. The Lady Spartans will start first, going right to left on your radio dial to start things off. Dumford, the point guard. She's joined out on the floor by Brooklyn Morgan, Brooke Davis, Layla Pence, and Caden Stewart. Allie Dumford has the basketball. She dishes to the right side wing to Davis. Up top again to Dumford, and she gets a floater up from the elbow that falls. It's 2-0 Lady Spartans.
That's something I was going to mention early, Timmy. From the last time these two teams met, Greenbrier has really developed with Brooke Davis and Allie Dumford becoming more scorers.
Going the other way and answering with a shot from the right side is James Monroe's Kayla Hughes. We're all knotted up 35 seconds into the contest.
If James Monroe looks back to the tape of that game, they might be surprised at the offense that they get out of those two players.
Dumford's pass is knocked out of bounds by James Monroe. They'll try again as Davis bounce passes the inbound to the top of the key to Allie Dumford. Dumford dribbles right, passes right, down in the corner to Davis. She passes inside to Layla Pence. That's Brooklyn Morgan who draws the foul. And I believe that foul is going to be called.
I believe James Monroe, Timmy, I was trying to look over here. There's some sort of a junk-type defense. I believe it's a box and one they have on Caden Stewart.
That foul on Addison Hines off the inbound. Here's Layla Pence with the ball. Pence inside the lane. She gets a shot up just inside the foul line that goes. It's 4-2. Spartans showing pressure on the defensive front. James Monroe breaks it. The ball on the left side wing is Addison Hughes. Hughes pass to the right side to Kayla Hughes. She dribbles out, sends the ball back up top to Collins. Collins over to Lily Jackson. She gets a three up that is blocked. She gets her own rebound. Over to Addison Hughes. She misses the shot. Pulled down by Brooke Davis. Over to Caden Stewart now, who brings the ball over the timeline. Stewart yo-yoing the ball between the circles, dribbles to her left. Out to Dumford on the left wing. Dumford picks up her dribble. Has to send the ball up top now to Brooklyn Morgan. Morgan swings to the right corner to Davis. Pass inside intended for Pence is picked off by James Monroe's Kayla Hughes. Up the floor to Addison Hines on the right side wing. She hands off to Haley Honeycutt. Over to Kayla Hughes. She fires a three from the left side. That misses. Ball deflects out of bounds. It will be Spartan basketball. It's Lady Spartans 4, Lady Mavericks 2. 6 minutes and ticking in quarter number one.
It is a box and one. James Monroe's in. Greenbrier East has played its 2-3, which is played for the majority of the time this season.
Dumford dishes right to Caden Stewart. Up to Dumford, down to Brooklyn Morgan in the right corner. She fires a three that's too strong. Shot is knocked out of bounds by Kayla Hughes of James Monroe. Lady Spartans will keep possession. Allie Dumford to trigger the ball in from the left baseline. Inside to Brooklyn Morgan. Her shot is blocked. Pulled in by James Monroe. Sarah Collins comes away with it, but she immediately turns it over. Threw the ball away. Brooke Davis to inbound. She does so to the left wing to Allie Dumford. Dumford dribbles inside, kicks back out to the left corner to Brooke Davis. Davis dribbles to the right, sends the ball up top now to Dumford. Dumford kicks out to the right side wing to Brooklyn Morgan, up top again to Dumford. Over to Morgan again. She fires three from the right side. Misses short. Scramble for the loose ball. It's pulled in by James Monroe's Kayla Hughes. Hughes in the backcourt. She's guarded tightly. Ball is knocked loose by Dumford and stolen by Dumford. Dumford on the right wing, right block. She kicks the ball over too high for Brooke Davis out of bounds.
That's an opportunity there, Timmy, where if you're Greenbrier East, you've got to find a way to get the ball to Caden Stewart. Lily Jackson, who has been all over Caden Stewart, was back on the other end of the floor, so Stewart was open if they could have kicked it back out.
Several passes on the inbound, and Brooke Davis comes away with the steal of the backcourt. She attacks the bucket from the right side, and basket goes, and she draws the foul. Brooke Davis puts the Lady Spartans up by 4, and she will have an opportunity at a conventional three-point play.
That's what we've been looking for from Brooke Davis, Timmy. The steals she's had all year long, but that time she got it, took a nice angle to the basket, went at it, right at it, drew the contact, and finished.
Foul shot for Davis. Misses short. Rebounds pulled in by Brooklyn Morgan. Out to Allie Dumford. She fires three from the left side. That misses right. Ball deflected out of bounds off of Layla Pence. It will be James Monroe ball.
I think they're going to get Pence for a foul there, Timmy. They did.
Yeah, they sure did.
Her first.
Team's first. Lily Jackson got trapped, and she tried to dish the ball away. Brooklyn Morgan knocked it out of bounds. James Monroe will have to try again. They're on the far side right as Collins inbounds to Jackson. Jackson in the backcourt, guarded tightly by Dumford, and Dumford pokes the ball loose out of bounds. James Monroe will keep it again, this time inbounding at midcourt.
This Spartan trap giving the Mavericks some headaches here.
Jackson inbounds to the backcourt to Haley Honeycutt. Honeycutt on the near side right, passes up the floor to Carissa Honeycutt. She dribble drives inside, gets a shot from the right. That won't go. Loose ball corralled by Haley Honeycutt. Excuse me, that's Lily Jackson up top to Haley Honeycutt. To the right side to Carissa Honeycutt. Carissa up top now to Haley. Haley dribbles right to the wing, pass inside the lane to Addison Hines. She gets a shot up, that won't go. Rebound, Haley Honeycutt. She gets a putback. Shot won't go, but Honeycutt draws the foul, and we'll get 2 freebies at the charity stripe. That foul called on Brooklyn Morgan.
Team's second, Morgan's first.
And Haley Honeycutt at the free throw line to try to cut into this 4-point game, make it a 1-possession game. And she does just that. Lady Spartans 6, Lady Mavericks 3, 4:13 to go in quarter number 1. Second shot for Honeycutt, that falls. Rattles home for Honeycutt, it's 6-4. James Monroe trying a little pressure of their own as Dumford is in the backcourt. She passes right to Brooklyn Morgan. Morgan on the right side wing, passes back up top to Dumford, back to Morgan. Morgan with a pump fake. She dribbles inside. Floater from the right baseline. Won't go. Ball's out of bounds. James Monroe takes possession. Last touched by Brooke Davis.
Bright idea for Brooklyn Morgan. She got the defender up in the air, was able to drive in, have a nice little short jumper, just couldn't get it to fall.
So Carissa Honeycutt inbounds to Haley Honeycutt. Honeycutt's trapped in the corner again. Ball's poked out again by Allie Dumford. James Monroe keeps possession.
Nice job on the trap by Brooklyn Morgan and Allie Dunford there as they forced James Monroe towards that sideline. Used the sideline as an extra defender, helped set up that trap.
Honeycutt inbounds to Honeycutt. Pass up the floor intended for Kayla Hughes is knocked away and stolen by Greenbrier East. Several passes. Brooke Davis with the ball in the left corner. She dribble drives inside, gets a floater up. That misses. Offensive rebound, Caden Stewart. She misses. Another offensive rebound. Allie Dunford with the ball. She misses from the left side. Ball pulled in by Addison Hines of James Monroe. Walking the sideline is Haley Honeycutt. She draws the foul by Allie Dunford. It's team foul number 3 for the Lady Spartans. James Monroe takes possession inside 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Good news for Greenbrier East is all 3 of those team fouls have been against somebody different, so nobody has picked up a second one yet.
Here's Haley Honeycutt with the ball on the right wing. She cross-court passes over to Carissa Honeycutt on the left. Honeycutt dribbles into the half circle, kicks out to the right side to Kayla Hughes. She fires a 3, swishes it. And James Monroe takes a 1-point lead. It's 7-6. We're at the 3-minute mark. Here's Stewart with the ball up top. She dishes over to Brooklyn Morgan, back up top now to Allie Dunford. Dunford's cross-court pass is knocked away and stolen by Haley Honeycutt. It's a 1-on-2. She gets a layup up and in.
Another missed opportunity from Greenbrier East is Stewart. Her defender lost her the last time down. She was open. If they could have gotten her the ball, she had a good look at a 3.
And on the far side right, Brooke Davis has the ball, and she is fouled from behind by James Monroe's Addison Hines. We'll see our first substitution of the game as Nay Garrett checks in for Brooklyn Morgan.
And that's Hines' second foul, Timmy.
And the Lady Mavericks have a little bit of momentum here. They lead Greenbrier East 9-6. 2:40 to go in our first period. Here's Caden Stewart with the ball inside the lane. She goes towards the bucket, gets a shot up from the lane. Shot won't go, but Stewart draws the foul.
And that foul goes against Lily Jackson, who has been all over Caden Stewart in the early going.
Still awaiting the first points of the evening for Caden Stewart. She's at the line shooting 2. She makes the first. Barely moved the net. Pulls the Lady Spartans to within 2. Aubrey Glover's going to check in now for Layla Pence.
Stewart scored 20 the last time these two teams met, Timmy, so it's clear they're going to try to find a way to make somebody other than Stewart beat them tonight.
Second shot for Stewart. That's good as well. James Monroe's lead is cut to 1. Jackson inbounds to Honeycutt. Back to Jackson in the backcourt. She's guarded tightly by Dumford. Dumford pokes the ball loose again. James Monroe keeps possession, but Lily Jackson certainly has her hands full with Allie Dumford tonight. Honeycutt inbounds to Jackson, over to Haley Honeycutt on the far side left. Honeycutt loses a handle on the ball. She's guarded tightly in the backcourt by Glover. They break the timeline, but Lily Jackson commits a travel. I was going to say a carry, but the official signaled travel.
Yeah, she took a few steps before putting it on the ground.
Either way you cut it, it's a James Monroe turnover. Greenbrier East takes over. They trail by 1. It's 9-8. Lady Mavericks in control at the 2:22 mark of our first period. And we've got a timeout. I think Coach Justice took it. We'll take it with him. 2:19 to go in our first period. It's James Monroe 9, Greenbrier East 8. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Spartan Basketball on Oldies 93.
From foundation to finish, SJ Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber, your home solutions.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
2:19 to go in quarter number 1, and James Monroe has a 9-8 lead over the Greenbrier East Lady Spartans.
It's been a well-played game, really, by both teams so far, Timmy. James Monroe's clear. They want to try to take Caden Stewart away. Greenbrier East has found a couple answers to that. I think Greenbrier East full-court pressure will work against the James Monroe team. They just need a couple made baskets to be able to set it up.
Here's Allie Dumford with the ball, top of the key. She dishes to the right corner to Glover. Back up top now to Dumford. Dumford dribbles inside, kicks back out to the right side to Glover. Glover picks up her dribble, sends it again to Dumford. Dumford on the far side right. She tries to pass left. Ball's knocked loose by James Monroe. Dumford is able to save it. Over to Davis on the left wing. Cross-court pass to Glover on the right. Up top now to Dumford. Over to Davis. She fires 3 from the left and misses, but Brooke Davis draws the foul. She'll shoot 3. That foul called on James Monroe's Akayla Hughes.
And Timmy, there's a new defender. Mary Meadows now has picked up Caden Stewart, and there's a lot of contact out there with Meadows and Stewart. If they can find a way to get the ball into her, they're probably going to get the whistle to blow. That is the second foul against Hughes, by the way. So James Monroe battling some early foul trouble with Hughes and Bailey, each with 2 fouls.
First of 3 upcoming for Davis, and that hits everything but the bottom. Shot no good. She's got 2 more, however. But Cam, it's apparent here in the early going that James Monroe is absolutely going to sell out on not letting Caden Stewart be the one to beat them. It's a clear game plan from the jump. Second shot for Davis is good. She's got 1 more. We're all knotted up at 9. 1:47 to go in quarter number 1. A well-played quarter by both squads up to this point. Third shot upcoming for Davis. That's good. Lady Spartans back on top.
Good trip to the line for Davis. You'd like to have all 3, obviously, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I think Meatloaf had a song, something along those lines, didn't he?
I believe so. You probably hear that right here on Oldies 93.
You took the words right out of my mouth as Brooke Davis knocks loose the inbounds pass, and she comes away with a steal as Nate Garrett's going the other way. She nearly shot a wrong goal.
Hey, that's a good time. That's Nate Garrett's first miss in 3 games. It was a good time for it.
Luckily, she missed. Greenbrier East still with possession. Caden Stewart has the ball on the right side. She draws the foul by Mary Meadows of James Monroe. She's enthusiastic.
That's the 6th team foul against the Lady Mavericks, Timmy. So Greenbrier East is going to get some trips to the line this game.
Here's Dumper with the ball up top. Over to Glover on the left side wing. Glover spins around. She's trapped by 2 defenders. She's able to kick up top to Dumper. Dumper behind the back dribble, top of the key. She swings over to Glover. Glover loses handle on the ball. And it's stolen by James Monroe, and Haley Honeycutt draws the foul from Allie Dunford. That's her second.
It is, Timmy. And Greenbrier East, I think, Timmy, Katie Stewart is trying to post up like she did last night. They've got to find a way to get her the ball because there's a lot of contact in there. If they can get the ball to her, she's going to draw the foul and get to the line. I don't think they can defend her in the post without fouling.
The ball on the left side wing is Mary Meadows. Up top now to Haley Honeycutt. Ball inside, stolen away by Nay Garrett. A little fast break offense in transition for the Lady Spartans. Davis slows it up. She's on the right wing. She fires a three ball, misses short, pulled in by James Monroe's Sarah Collins. Collins picks up her dribble all the way in the backcourt. They have yet to break the timeline, have James Monroe. Still in the backcourt is Lily Jackson. She's able to break the timeline with a pass up the floor. Up now to Haley Honeycutt, who misses the shot but draws the foul.
That's going to go against Nay Garrett, her first team's fifth.
Who the heck is number 24 for James Monroe?
Emily Bailey.
That is 32 in my book. First shot for Honeycutt is good.
Honeycutt with a little dance after the made free throw, Timmy.
A little shimmy shake.
Did a little finger nod, scratched the head, turned to the crowd.
We've all got our rituals as Honeycutt ties the game. We're at 10 apiece. Second shot falls. James Monroe back ahead. And the Lady Spartans trail by one with 29 seconds left in quarter number one. Stewart up the floor to Glover. Glover, she tries to get the ball up the floor to Garrett. She does so. Garrett pulls out to the right corner, up to Stewart on the right wing. 17 seconds left. Stewart dribbles inside, gets a shot up that misses. Rebound pulled in by Bailey. Up the floor now to Jackson. Jackson has the ball stolen right back by Brooke Davis. Davis on the run, into the right block. Shot is up, won't go, but Davis draws the foul.
Yeah, I thought Caden Stewart should have had the foul when she went to the basket, Timmy. No call there. And Lisswell was a little late on Brooke Davis. I thought we were going to get another no call, but definitely the right call.
So Davis at the free throw line with an opportunity to, at the very least, tie this one up. First shot for Davis. That misses off the back iron. Davis will get one more with 5 seconds left in our first period. That foul, by the way, called on James Monroe's Mary Meadows.
And she becomes the third Lady Maverick to pick up her second foul in this opening quarter.
Second shot for Davis. That misses off the back iron as well. Offensive rebound, Nate Garrett. Bounce pass to Stewart with 3 seconds left. Stewart back to the bucket. Fadeaway shot is good as time expires. And Greenbrier East claws their way to a 12-11 lead after a very tightly contested first quarter. Our second quarter is up next. You are listening to Lady Spartan Basketball on Oldies 93.
If it looks like an F-150, tows like an F-150, hauls like an F-150, thinks like an F-150, and powers like an F-150, it must be an F-150 hybrid. Introducing the all-new 2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid with 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
The stars may fall, the rains may pour, but I will love you evermore, 'cause you were born to chase the light.
Since 1947 and for 3 generations, S.J. Needhawk, your home solution.
Lady Mavericks of James Monroe, it is 12-11 our score.
Greenbrier East is 4 of 15 from the field in the opening quarter, 0 of 4 from three-point range. So shooting the basketball has been the biggest problem. They forced 9 James Monroe turnovers, but only scored 6 points off those 9 turnovers.
With the ball up top is Mary Meadows of James Monroe. She dishes to the left side to Lily Jackson. Up top now to Haley Honeycutt. Into the half circle to Bailey. Bailey kicks right to Mary Meadows. She gets a shot up from the right block that goes. It's 13-12, James Monroe in the lead. Here's Stewart. With the ball, she dribbles through a double team, loses a handle on the ball. It's stolen away by Haley Honeycutt. Honeycutt in the lane. Her layup is good from the right side. 15-12, James Monroe.
Nobody stopped the ball that time, Timmy. You got to stop the ball first on a breakaway like that.
Here's Stewart with the ball at midcourt. Over to Josie Patterson, set shot wide open, and that misses short. Rebound pulled in by James Monroe. It's knocked loose, however, scramble for loose ball. No call yet, it's out of bounds. Last touch by James Monroe. Josie Patterson and Nay Garrett, great hustle by the both of them to keep after that ball. They keep possession.
Emily Bailey went hard after it for the Lady Mavericks as well. She came up with it, but she was laying out of bounds when she did.
So Caden Stewart will inbound from the left baseline. Looking. She sends the ball up top to Brooklyn Morgan, top of the key. Morgan with her back to the bucket. She turns around, kicks into the half circle to Josie Patterson. Patterson has to dribble out of trouble. She dishes right to Brooklyn Morgan on the wing. Morgan dribbles inside, kicks out to Brooke Davis. Davis up top to Josie Patterson. She hesitates, passes inside to Caden Stewart, who draws the foul in the lane, going for the bucket.
Good job by Caden Stewart there too, Timmy. As soon as she felt the contact, she got the ball up in the air quickly, so it would be a shooting foul, and she get to the line for two instead of just the 1-on-1.
And that foul called on Lily Jackson of James Monroe. That's her second, and that's team foul number 8 with 6:47 to go in the second quarter.
Foul trouble could be big for James Monroe, Timmy. Jackson, Stewart makes her first. Jackson, Hughes, Meadows, and Bailey all with 2 fouls already.
And Stewart, with that made free throw, cuts James Monroe's lead to 2. Make that 1. Stewart, good both times. James Monroe has to break the timeline with Haley Honeycutt on the near side right. Took 4 passes to do it. Honeycutt gets a shot from the right elbow, but she draws the foul from Brooklyn Morgan.
Not a smart play from Brooklyn Morgan there. She came in from behind, drew the contact. That was not a high percentage shot that Haley Honeycutt was about to fire there.
And that is Morgan's second foul, team foul number 6. That puts Haley Honeycutt to the line. She gets the shooter's roll on the front half of her 2 shots. That's going to bring Kenna Shepard in as Morgan takes a seat with 2 fouls.
So Morgan and Allie Dunford sitting on the bench with 2 fouls each here early in the second quarter.
Haley Honeycutt's second shot swishes. And James Monroe once again back up by 3. Brooke Davis inbounds to Stewart. Up the floor to Davis, up the floor again to Caden Stewart, or to Kenna Shepard, excuse me. Shepard's pass intended for Layla Pence is knocked out of bounds. Greenbrier East keeps possession.
James Monroe bench wanted to walk there. I'm not sure they don't have a case. Kenna Shepard's feet got a little happy there when she caught it.
Caden Stewart to inbound. She does so to the left corner to Kenna Shepard. Shepard left wing, passes to the right wing to Josie Patterson. Back to the left wing to Brooke Davis. Into the left elbow to Stewart. Stewart dribbles inside and gets a travel.
Yeah, Stewart ran right into Kenna Shepard that time, and the ball got stuck. She was whistled for the turnover.
Sarah Collins to inbound for James Monroe. Looks like Greenbrier East is going to let James Monroe break the timeline. They do. Here's a fast break for Honeycutt. She dribbles around 2 defenders, misses the shot. It's pulled in by Kenna Shepard. Over to Josie Patterson, over again on the near side left to Caden Stewart. Stewart on the left wing, the ball's knocked loose. Scramble for the loose ball. Stewart kicks out left, and we're going to have a tie-up between Josie Patterson and James Monroe's Lily Jackson. Alternating possession goes with the Lady Spartans.
Kind of a quick whistle on the tie-up. The ball was still sort of rolling on the floor. Both teams battling for it, but I'm not sure it was dual possession.
And Davis inbounds to Caden Stewart. Inside of 6 minutes to go in this second quarter. Over to Kenna Shepard. She fires 3 and drills it. Shepard ties the game with a 3 ball at 17 all inside 6 minutes to play in the second quarter.
Kenna Shepard really been shooting it well the last few games, Timmy.
Going the other way is Mary Meadows. She dribbles inside the lane to the right side, gets a shot up, misses, loose ball, pulled in by Pence, and she is tied up. And came on the last possession. It was an early whistle. That was a late whistle.
I thought they were going to let him wrestle for it for a few minutes there.
James Monroe ball on the tie-up. Lily Jackson to inbound. She slaps the ball, triggers in from the right side. Up top now to Haley Honeycutt. Over to the left side to Meadows. She gets a floater from the left side. That won't go. Rebound, Josie Patterson. Patterson runs the floor. She's at midcourt. Now she pulls out. Passes up top to Stewart. Stewart deep three from the top and drains it. 20-17, the Lady Spartans on top.
Yeah, as I said, James Monroe's been all over Caden Stewart, Timmy. They didn't know they had to come back and guard her at the volleyball lines, but that's where she fired that one from.
Sarah Collins over to Haley Honeycutt. Up top now to Mary Meadows. Meadows between the circles, yo-yoing the ball with the right hand. She dribbles to the right, spins around, tries to get by. Caden Stewart thinks better of it, has to kick back out to Sarah Collins. Collins holding the ball, passes right to Meadows on the right side wing. Meadows, spin move, ball's knocked loose out of bounds by Layla Pence. Nice job, Pence, getting a hand on that ball and knocking it loose without committing a foul. And it looks like James Monroe's Matt Phillips wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. 4:42 to go in the second quarter. It's Greenbrier East 20, James Monroe 17. In 60 seconds, you're listening to Lady Spartan Basketball on Oldies 93.
The stars may fall, the rains may pour, but I will love you evermore, 'cause you were born to chase the light.
Since 1947 and for 3 generations, S.J. Needhawk, your home solution. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber, your home solution.
Back here with 4:42 to go in the second quarter, Greenbrier East has a 20-17 lead. Both teams still playing a very sharp contest. James Monroe with a lot of the momentum, but Greenbrier East has answered back with back-to-back threes from Kenneth Shepard and Caden Stewart to put the Lady Spartans back up by 3.
Timmy, we got to give Kenneth Shepard a lot of credit. She's had to play some increased minutes. Josie Patterson as well with some early foul trouble for Greenbrier East, but they've given some good minutes.
Absolutely. As the inbounds pass is knocked loose out of bounds by Brooke Davis, they have to try again. Inbounding is Carissa Honeycutt. She does so to Haley Honeycutt, top of the key. Over to Lily Jackson on the right side wing, up top once again to Haley Honeycutt. Honeycutt dribbles right. Guarded tightly by Stewart. Gets a shot up from the right wing, or right block, and that goes. James Monroe pulls to within 1. It's 20-19. Showing a little pressure now is Josie Patterson. Dribbles through the James Monroe defense. Up to Kenneth Shepard. Shepard's pass is errant, and it's stolen by James Monroe, but James Monroe turns right around, throws the ball away.
You got in a little bit of a hurry there for James Monroe. Tried to force something after getting the turnover.
Patterson inbounds to Stewart, up the floor to Brooke Davis. Davis over to Shepard on the right wing. Inside to Layla Pence. She gets shot from the inside. That goes. Pence had the size advantage on that play, and she put the Lady Spartans back up by 3. Inside the halfway mark of quarter number 2, it's 22-19. Lady Spartans on top. Going the other way, here's Haley Honeycutt with a shot from the right elbow. That won't go. Offensive rebound, however, by Sarah Collins, and she's tied up on the floor before she can get a shot up. That's Greenbrier East basketball. Patterson inbounds to Caden Stewart. Stewart over the timeline into the front court, works her way to the right. She goes right to work. Picks up her dribble over to Kenneth Shepard. Another 3 is fired and swishes. Shepard with 6 points puts the Lady Spartans up by 6.
Kenneth Shepard's such a quick release. She's been hot in recent games from three-point range.
And answering right back is Haley Honeycutt with a layup from the right block. That seems to be her spot tonight. It's 25-21. Josie Patterson.
Shepard open again.
Brooke Davis up top now to Shepard, or up top now, to Stewart. Stewart to Davis on the left wing, up top now to Patterson. Patterson passes into the half circle to Pence, out to the right wing to Shepard, up top once again to Josie Patterson. Patterson dribbles to the right side, picks it up, into the right elbow to Stewart. Stewart turn around, kicks out to Davis. She fires a 3 from the left. That's short. Davis gets her in rebound, however, and she's able to kick the ball out, but she is fouled on the floor. And that foul is going to go, I believe, on Sarah Collins. We'll confirm that with Cam Huffman here just a second.
Yeah, you're right, Jimmy. And that is her first.
And that is a 1-and-1 for Brooke Davis.
Team foul number 9. Greenbrier East will shoot 2 the rest of the half.
Well, the scoreboard just said Haley Honeycutt, but I swear that the official said 12.
Yeah, I saw a 1 and a 2. I wasn't sure if it was 21 or 12, but 12 was the only one on the court.
And Davis misses the shot. It's pulled in by James Monroe's Emily Bailey. She's tied up by Caden Stewart. James Monroe takes possession. They fixed it, Cam. The official scores fixed it. It was indeed Sarah Collins with the foul. That's 9 team fouls for James Monroe, 6 for the Lady Spartans. Green ball floors Mary Meadows at midcourt. She's met by Taylor Boswell. Meadows dribbles inside. She loses the pumpkin. It's picked up, however, by Sarah Collins, and she's fouled going to the bucket. Sarah Collins to shoot 2. And I believe that foul goes on Taylor Boswell.
You are correct.
That's her first team foul, number 7. And shooting 2 is Sarah Collins. This is a dandy, folks. It's Greenbrier East 25, James Monroe 21. It's a 2-possession game. Make that a 1-possession game on the make by Collins. 2.5 minutes left in this second quarter. Second shot upcoming for Sarah Collins. That's a lane violation for James Monroe. That waves the shot off. It misses anyway. Greenbrier East takes possession. It's kind of a double clutch on the shot by Collins, and drew her own teammates offsides there. Here's Stewart, top of the key. 3 from the left side is good. She got freed up off the pick by Brooke Davis, moved to her left, found space, and drilled the 3 from the top left.
Stewart has found very little space all game, but when she's got an inch, she's drilled 2 threes.
His quick decision making as Brooke Davis comes away with a steal. She's all alone from the left side. Layup is in. It's 30-22, the Lady Spartans' biggest lead of the game. Inside the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. On the far side right is Mary Meadows. She dribbles left, top of the key, picks up her dribble, dishes left to Carissa Honeycutt. Honeycutt up top, bounce passes right to Emily Bailey, and she's fouled by Kenna Shepard. That was all ball. Should have been a tie-up. Regardless, that's a foul on Kenna Shepard.
Kenna Shepard with a look of surprise on her face, and I agree. She ran in there, anticipated the pass, and looked like she had it tied up.
So that is the 8th team foul. That's the first foul for Shepard, and that is a 1-and-1 for Emily Bailey. Front half misses. Rebound pulled in by Shepard, and Shepard's tied up. And James Monroe will keep possession. Lily Jackson to inbound, They changed their mind. It's going to be Carissa Honeycutt to trigger the ball from the right baseline. She does to the left corner to Meadows. She launches a 3, misses short. Offensive rebound, put back, misses. And Josie Patterson brings the ball down. She's tied up, and that is Greenbrier East basketball. The Lady Spartans take the ball with an 8-point lead and 1.5 minutes remaining in this second quarter.
Nice little run here from the Lady Spartans. See if they can add to it and take a little bit of a cushion into this locker room.
Stewart at midcourt. She dribbles right on the wing. Step back down to the right corner now to Brooke Davis. Davis pump fakes, gets a floater from the right baseline, and an offensive foul. And a technical.
I don't know what Brooke Davis did, Timmy. I'd look down to mark my scorebook, but her complaint was warranted. That was a crap charge call there.
You heard it from Cam Huffman, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just channeling my Timmy Gwynn from last night.
That was a garbage call. So Brooke Davis picks up the offensive foul and then immediately takes a technical. And so that will put a Kayla Hughes on the line. And I think it was the gesture of bewilderment by Brooke Davis picking up the foul. And I think old Crew Cut McGee down here, the official that made the call, just wanted to give himself a little TV time and look good in front of the gov. as Akayla Hughes makes both free throws, pulls James Monroe to within 6.
There was no chance the James Monroe defender was set there.
It's Mary Meadows inbounds at midcourt. Off the technical, they got the shots and the ball. Here's Lily Jackson. Throws up a prayer and makes it and draws the foul from the left side. She found a lane from the top of the key, penetrated to the left side, and did like an underhanded grandma shot from the left block, and it falls. And she draws the foul. She'll get an opportunity at a three-point play here.
I love the description there, Timmy.
As Marley Patterson picks up her first foul. The shot misses. Kareen's right. It's pulled in by Kenna Shepard. Shepard bounce pass to midcourt to Josie Patterson. Over on the right to Caden Stewart. Stewart breaks the timeline. She's on the left wing, left elbow in the lane. Shot is up too strong. Rebound pulled in by James Monroe. Here's Carissa Honeycutt on the run. It's a 3-on-2. She passes left to Mary Meadows, who is shoulder checked by Taylor Boswell. That's a foul. That will be a double bonus situation for the Lady Mavericks. That is Mary Meadows at the charity stripe.
Just not a smart foul there, especially when you're in a double bonus to come up out of control like that and pick up the foul.
Meadows misses the front half. Score remains 30-26. Greenbrier East in the lead. We're inside a minute to go in this second quarter.
Coach Justice got Brooke Davis out to kind of catch her cool, calm down a little bit, and he puts her right back in there now.
Second shot. That misses. Kareen's left. And we've got a tie-up between Patterson, Stewart, and Emily Bailey of James Monroe. The Lady Mavericks will keep possession here with 47 seconds left. Carissa Honeycutt inbounds to the left side to Collins. Up top now to Jackson. Jackson penetrates inside. She gets a shot, misses everything. Gets her own rebound and scores on the putback, however, to bring James Monroe to within 2. 30-28. Lady Spartans on top.
What a sequence that was on that call, Timmy. Greenbrier East was up 8, driving to the basket. Now it's down to 2.
Davis with the ball. She gets a floater up from the right baseline. That misses. Rebound pulled in by James Monroe. On the fast break, here's Mary Meadows. Ball's knocked loose from behind, out of bounds by Taylor Boswell. James Monroe to keep possession here. Carissa Honeycutt to inbound from the right side. Actually, she's going to go to the bench. So Lily Jackson will have the honors. Pass into the left corner, up top quickly to Meadows. Meadows hands off to Jackson on the right side, and she carries the basketball before she can make a move. Greenbrier East takes possession, 30-28. They lead at 30-28.
I was wondering how long it was going to take before we got that call, Timmy. She does that almost every time she gets the basketball. When she starts to drive, she carries it almost every time.
Here comes Josie Patterson. She inbounds to Stewart in the backcourt. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Top of the key is Stewart. She passes right to Marley Patterson. She fires a quick three and swishes it. And that puts the Lady Spartans up by 5 as time expires. What was a wild and entertaining and well-played first half, Greenbrier East has a 33-28 lead over James Monroe at the break. We'll take a break now and come back, and when we do, we'll break it all down, stats, storylines, and more. This is the Warner Music School halftime show on Oldies 93.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber, your home solution.
The stars may fall, the rains may pour, but I will love you evermore, 'cause you were born to chase the light.
Since 1947 and for 3 generations.
If it looks like an F-150, tows like an F-150, hauls like an F-150, thinks like an F-150, and powers like an F-150. It must be an F-150 hybrid. Introducing the all-new 2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid with 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
From foundation to finish, SJ Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber, your home solutions.
From foundation to finish, SJ Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber Company.
From foundation to finish, SJ Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber, your home solutions.
From foundation to finish, SJ Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber, your home solutions.
If it looks like an F-150, tows like an F-150, hauls like an F-150,
Monroe High School. And Cam, we've got us a dandy here at Linside, Greenbrier East, with a 5-point lead. It's 33-28 at the break. But man, we saw it in the first game, and it's certainly not a fluke. This ain't your daddy's James Monroe Ball Club.
No, this is kind of exactly what we expected coming over here, looking back at the last meeting between these teams and knowing that we had to go into James Monroe's backyard this game. And it's been a good basketball game. But what a performance, Timmy, by Caden Stewart.
No doubt.
And we've talked about this all season long and some of the things that she's done. But to me, you know, some games she scored more points. But in this game, she has been absolutely smothered from the opening tip by the James Monroe defense, and she still found a way to go 3 for 6 from the field, go 2 for 2 from 2 deep three-pointers, and go 4 for 4, making her way to the foul line for 12 points, along with a team-best 3 assists. So she's played all 16 minutes and just absolutely been smothered by the James Monroe defense, but still finding a way to produce. To me, that's more impressive than some of the games where she scores 29, 30 points, just the way that she's been so efficient against such a clear James Monroe game plan to take her out.
Add to that, and it is a good game plan by James Monroe's Matt Phillips. And devil their dude, they're actually doing a good job. I mean, that just kind of that further accentuates how good of a player Stewart is, because James Monroe is doing as good as a team possibly can running this box and one style defense, and she's still getting it done. But also the likes of Kenna Shepard with 6 points getting it done, Layla Pence with a couple of big buckets. So it's starting to see the rest of this team kind of come up around Stewart, knowing that James Monroe is selling out to try to limit her touches. And really a well-run half by both squads here.
Yeah, absolutely, Timmy. There's certainly been no social distancing from the Lady Mavericks defenses. They have been right up in Stewart's face from the opening tip. I think she's going to go to sleep tonight feeling like there's a Maverick on top of her, but she's made the most of it. It hasn't really forced anything either. That's been the impressive thing. Sometimes you get frustrated. You're used to scoring a bunch of points. You're not getting your touches. They're all over you. You kind of force something, but she hasn't done that at all. She's let the game come to her and leads all scorers with 12 points.
She indeed does. When we return, Cam Huffman will take a full deep dive of our stat book for the first half, and we'll get you set for what promises to be quite the exciting second half of action between the Lady Spartans and the Lady Mavericks. It's Greenbrier East 33, James Monroe 28 at the break. We'll be back after this on the Warner Music School halftime show on Oldies 93.
if it looks like an F-150, tows like an F-150, hauls like an F-150, thinks like an F-150, and powers like an F-150. It must be an F-150 hybrid. Introducing the all-new 2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid with 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
The stars may fall, the rains may pour, but I will love you evermore, 'cause you were born to chase the light.
Since 1947 and for 3 generations, S.J. Needhawk, your home solution.
From foundation to finish, S.J. Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company.
From foundation to finish, S.J. Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call it.
Back here on the Warner Music School halftime show, it has been a dandy of a first half between Greenbrier East and James Monroe. The Lady Spartans enjoying a 5-point lead at the break. It's 33-28. Cam Huffman is on hand with the full statistical breakdown of how it got here.
All right, Timmy, let's start with the home team here in James Monroe. They were led by, actually, I think I misspoke going into our last break when I said Caden Stewart led all scorers. Actually, Haley Honeycutt does it. She scored 14 points for the Mavericks to pace the way for James Monroe. James Monroe overall 9 of 22 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point range, 9 of 13 at the line. The Mavericks turned the ball over 14 times, and Greenbrier East scored 15 points off of those 14 turnovers. For Greenbrier East, 11 of 26 from the field, 5 of 11 from three-point range, and 6 of 11 at the foul line. The Spartans were out-rebounded 19-15, but leading the way for Greenbrier East, as I mentioned, Caden Stewart, 12 points on 3 for 6 shooting. She was 2 of 2 from 3, 4 of 4 at the foul line. Also led the Spartans with 3 assists. Other scoring for Greenbrier East, Brooke Davis has 6 points. She's been efficient tonight with a 6-point, 4-rebound effort, along with 2 blocked shots and 5 steals. So she's, we saw her almost get the triple-double earlier this season. She's almost on pace for that again, Timmy. 4 points from Layla Pimps, 2 points from Allie Dunford, who battled some foul trouble early, and 1 point from Josie Patterson, no points for Josie Patterson. She did have an assist. 6 points from Kenneth Shepard, and then Marley Patterson nailed that 3-point bucket late in the opening half. That rounds out the Greenbrier East scoring. But here at the break, it's Spartans in front, 33-28.
Thank you very much, Cam Huffman. We'll keep it right here as we are moments away from the commencement of our second half. As both teams are in their respective huddles, we thank you so much for tuning in to the halftime report presented by Warner Music School of Lewisburg. James Monroe takes the court. Greenbrier East, breaks their huddle. They take the court. They will start with the basketball to open our second half.
We almost had a great halftime performance, folks, as we're up here in this auxiliary gymnasium, and I challenged Timmy to a little one-on-one action, but glad we could bring those to you.
More important for Cam Huffman's sake. As Brooke Davis inbounds to Allie Dunford, we are underway. Dunford with the ball up top. Dishes inside to Stewart. Stewart right back to work. She gets a shot from left side that misses. Offensive rebound, Layla Pence out to Brooke Davis. She switches the three. It's 36-28. The Lady Spartans getting right back to work early as Dumford back to her swarming ways, guarding Haley Honeycutt tightly and poking the ball out of bounds. Honeycutt in the backcourt has the dish to the timeline to Sarah Collins. Pass is stolen. Here's Dumford with the ball. Bounce pass over to Pence. She gets a shot from the right side, and it rolls. Shooters roll for Layla Pence. She's got 6 points. And Greenbrier East is up by 10. And Dumford nearly comes away with another Greenbrier East steal. Couldn't save her foot from going out of bounds. However, James Monroe keeps possession.
Pence now a perfect 3 for 3 from the field. And I think Brooke Davis heard me on that chance for a triple-double. She immediately comes out, nails a 3, and gets a steal.
And there's a deflection by Davis, nearly stolen by Morgan. It's saved. Greenbrier East has opened up this second quarter with a 5-0 run a minute into this third period. Dumford, top of the key, dribbles left, pulls out, falls back to the timeline as Coach Justice calls in another play. Dumford dribbles to the right side, picks up her dribble into the right block to Morgan. Morgan tries to pivot. She's tied up by James Monroe's Sarah Collins. She's fouled, excuse me. That foul will be on Sarah Collins.
And Collins joins the club now. 5 Mavericks with 2 fouls.
Caden Stewart to inbound. She does so to the right corner to Pence. Up to the right wing to Davis. Back to the right corner to Caden Stewart. Up to Davis. Top of the key now to Dumford. Back to Davis on the right wing. She pump fakes. Sends the ball up top to Dumford. Inside the lane to Stewart. She penetrates that defense. Kicks out to Dumford. Down to the corner to Davis. She gets a floater from the right baseline. Misses. Rebound. James Monroe's Addison Hines. Hines with a travel before she can get the ball away. And Greenbrier East immediately retakes possession. 6:15 to go. Quarter number 3. It's Greenbrier East 38, James Monroe 28. Davis inbounds to Dumford. Dumford, top of the key. She dribbles left. Passes into the left block to Brooklyn Morgan. She gets a turnaround shot up and draws the foul. Shot won't go. Brooklyn Morgan to shoot 2.
Timmy, that's a much more reaction than I saw from Brooke Davis, but from Addison Hines there in that foul call, but no whistle on that one.
That is the third foul for Hines, and Brooklyn Morgan will get 2 free throws. First shot switches.
I have that as Hines' first. I know this says 3 on the board. They've taken that down now. I wonder if they're going to correct that.
Second shot for Morgan misses off the backside, and it careens out of bounds. I lost track of the ball for a second because right behind the play, Caden Stewart went down for a second. She took a backhand from a James Monroe defender. She got right back up, however, as James Monroe tries to dish to the right side to Haley Honeycutt. It's knocked loose out of bounds again by Allie Dumford.
Timmy, I believe looking at the halftime stats, I believe that was a mistake. I think that was Hines' first foul.
Baseball pass from Jackson is stolen in the backcourt by Brooke Davis. Up top to Dumford, down the left corner to Morgan, up to the left wing to Brooke Davis. Down the left corner again to a cutting Allie Dumford. Dumford dribbles left, passes top of the key to Morgan, back to the left side wing to Dumford. Dumford penetrates, kicks out to Brooklyn Morgan. She fires a 3. That misses short, out of bounds. It will be James Monroe ball. The Lady Spartans have an 11-point lead. It's 39-28. 5.5 to go in the third period. Bounce pass inside to Haley Honeycutt, stolen by Greenbrier East. Here's Brooke Davis with a shot from inside the lane. That misses. Rebound, James Monroe. Running the fast break is Haley Honeycutt on the far side right. Pass up the floor to Kayla Hughes, who scores. And it's 39-30, 3-possession game. Stewart at midcourt, passes left to Davis. Davis's pass is deflected into the backcourt. It's pulled in by Dumford. Over to Davis, she fires a 3 and drains it from the left side. And the Lady Spartans are up by 12.
Brooke Davis in double figures now with 12 points.
Greenbrier is showing pressure in the backcourt, and it creates a turnover as James Monroe throws it away, and Matt Phillips wants to talk it over. We'll take a break with them. It's 42 for the Lady Spartans to 30 for the Lady Mavericks. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Lady Spartan Basketball on Oldies 93.
Foundation to finish, SJ Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber, your home solutions.
Yep.
5, 4, 3.
The Lady Spartans have opened this third quarter with, I'm trying to calculate the points in my head.
9-2, Timmy.
9-2, there you go, a 9-2 run. They lead at 42-30. Here's Dunford making it a 12-2 run with a 3-ball from the left side wing. It's 35-30. 15-point lead as Greenbrier commits a foul on the inbound. Haley Honeycutt draws the foul.
And I think that one went against Dunford, which is her third 10-0 season tonight with a win at Bluefield.
Future's so bright, gotta wear shades. Bounce pass from Jackson into Hines in the left corner, up top now to Haley Honeycutt. Back to Kayla Hughes, she fires a 3, misses, careening right. It's pulled in by James Monroe, offensive rebound. Back to Haley Honeycutt on the right wing, she switches to 3. It's 45-33, Greenbrier East on top. Ari Gilito checked in for the first time. She has the ball on the far side left. She passes right, top of the key, Brooklyn Morgan. Down to Brooke Davis on the wing. Davis penetrates, sends the ball inside the half circle to Stewart. Stewart pulls the ball out. Over to the left corner to Ari Gilito. She looks at the bucket, dribbles right, curls around the top of the key over to Brooke Davis. She fires a 3, drains it. 48-33, the Lady Spartans up once again by 15.
How about Brooke Davis? 3 threes here in the third quarter.
Here's James Rowe running the fast break. She's too strong with the bucket for Addison Hines. Rebound pulled in by the Lady Spartans. Here's Caden Stewart. Ball's poked loose by Hines from behind, out of bounds. Lady Spartans keep possession. And I believe Coach Justice just hollered out 44 Cadence. Cadence inbounds to the left wing, left corner, to Pence. Up top to Gilito, over to Davis, now to the right corner to Stewart. Stewart penetrates and misses the shot from the right side. It's pulled in by Lily Jackson of James Monroe. Jackson pushing the pace. Timeline, right wing. Top of the key now to Honeycutt. She dishes quickly over to Hughes. Into the left elbow, shot is up for Addison Hines. That misses. Out of bounds, James Monroe keeps possession. Jackson to inbound. She does so to the right corner. Shot is up for Hughes. That drains. That's a 3. It's 48-36. Here's Gilito pushing the pace. On the left wing, cross-court pass is knocked loose out of bounds by James Monroe's Sarah Collins. That was scary there for a second. Looked like she went shoulder first into that partition there, one of the rails in the bleachers. She got up, she's okay. Greenbrier East with possession. Into Pence to a cutting Brooklyn Morgan. Reverse layup is out of bounds. There's no call whatsoever. And Cam, I'll let you take over with your catchphrase here.
I don't know what to even say about that one, Timmy. What is my catchphrase? Whole lot of contact, I can tell you that much.
Well, kind of buried the lead. Is got a foul picked up there by Caden Stewart, but don't you always say that in a situation like that,
yeah,
there's got to be a call one way or the other?
Yeah, for sure. I just don't get that. But I don't think that was even, I usually say that when it could have gone either way. That was a clear block. I don't think there's any question on the charge there.
Well, with the steal in the backcourt, Brooke Davis comes up with it. She dishes to midcourt to Caden Stewart. Stewart cuts to the bucket from the left elbow. Shot is up. It is blocked, stripped, knocked loose. Pulled in by Addison Hines. Hines up the far side right to Honeycutt. Honeycutt cross-court pass is deflected out of bounds by Brooklyn Morgan. Had a track meet there for a second, and that turnover slows things down.
Aubrey Glover's going to check in as Ari Galito takes a seat.
So James Monroe will have the ball in their own front court. Lily Jackson inbounding. She's looking. She bounce passes to the left elbow to Collins. Collins puts the ball on the floor, dribbles inside. Her shot misses. Rebound pulled in by Hines. She misses the shot. Offensive rebound once again on the left side. Here's Hughes with it. Left wing. Down to the left corner to Honeycutt. She fires a 3. That misses short. Rebound out of bounds. off of Brooklyn Morgan. She couldn't get a handle on the pumpkin, as it were. It goes out of bounds. James Monroe keeps possession. That will bring in Josie Patterson. 2:05 left in quarter number 3. Greenbrier East leads James Monroe 48-36. Jackson floats the ball up top to Haley Honeycutt. Down to Hughes. She fires 3 from the left side wing. That won't go. Rebound. Josie Patterson, who is knocked out of bounds by Addison Hines. And Hines picks up the foul. It's through the shoulder between the back shoulder blades of Josie Patterson.
And again, the
scoreboard has her with 4
I
fouls.
only have her with 2. You have her with 4?
Well, Steve Webb says she's got 4. She's got 4, Cam. I'll tell you that right now.
I think he's just going off the scoreboard, Timmy. I don't know where he's getting that from.
Well, he's going to tell you at our next break as Caden Stewart has the ball on the left wing. Up to Josie Patterson. Patterson picks up her dribble, dishes left to Aubrey Glover. Glover hands off to Caden Stewart. Stewart on the far side left. She dribbles to the left. She's got the one-on-one she wants. Gets a shot up that just misses. Rebound Pence, who scores with the putback. 50-36. Pence picks up the trash and comes up good for the Lady Spartans. Puts them back up by 14. Here's James Monroe out of control. Running the other way. Shot is up and in. That's a 3 in transition for Haley Honeycutt. It is 50-39. Lady Spartans on top. 1:10 to go in the third period.
All right, Timmy, I got to apologize to Coach Webb. He is right. I gave a pair to Bailey, who doesn't have any.
What a move by Caden Stewart. Cutting to the bucket between 2 defenders. Just couldn't finish. James Monroe with the rebound. Going the other way. Left elbow. Left block shot is up and misses for Collins. We've got a whistle on the rebound. We're going to have a foul.
That's going to go against Aubrey Glover.
3 team fouls apiece.
I'm all cut up in my book now, if that makes you feel better.
You don't need to make me feel better. You need to make our statistician feel better, the one that makes us look good.
I said he was right.
First shot for Bailey rattles out. It's no good.
I think that's the second time in 2021 I've been wrong, Timmy.
Who's counting? Second shot upcoming for Emily Bailey.
My wife might have a different number.
And that rattles out. Rebound pulled in by Pence. Pence has had a heck of a third quarter.
James Monroe has struggled from the foul line, Timmy. They had a chance to cut into this lead a little bit, but haven't been able to take advantage of it.
Here's Stewart in the front court, over on the left side to Davis, back to the midcourt to Stewart. Stewart draws the foul by James Monroe's Mary Meadows.
That's 3 on Mary Meadows, as Steve Webb informs me.
And he's right, too. Aubrey Glover inbounds to the backcourt to Caden Stewart. Stewart pulls back with 32 seconds left in the quarter. Stewart breaks the timeline, passes right to Glover. Cross-court pass to the left side to Davis, back to Glover on the right. Glover holds the ball overhead to Pence on the right side wing. Back up top to Glover, over to Brooke Davis. And Davis with an over and back. She was kind of led too far there from the pass by Glover.
Looking at her feet, I thought they were both on this side of the line, but as James Monroe kind of objected, then's when the whistle came. I think that's what Brooke Davis was upset about, is the whistle didn't come until the ejection came.
Here's a 3-ball launch from the left side for Hughes. It misses, it's pulled in by Stewart. Stewart with 4 seconds left. 3-ball from the left side, that misses short. And that will bring us to the end of our third period. 3 down, 1 to go. Our score, Greenbrier East 50, James Monroe 39. Stay tuned for our fourth quarter. It is next. This is Lady Spartan basketball on Oldies 93.
From foundation to finish, SJ Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to speak with someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk, your home solution.
If it looks like an F-150, tows like an F-150, hauls like an F-150, thinks like an F-150, and powers like an F-150, it must be an F-150 hybrid. Introducing the all-new 2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid with 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
The Greenbrier East Lady Spartans are 8 minutes away from their 10th victory of the 2021 campaign, but nothing coming easy as they face the James Monroe Mavericks, who they currently hold an 11-point lead over. It's 50-39. James Monroe with the ball. We're underway in the fourth quarter. Here's Carissa Honeycutt with the ball up top. Bounce passes to the right side to Meadows. Meadows on the right wing, spins around, works in the lane, kicks out on the left corner to Honeycutt. She gets a shot up from the left side. It's too strong. Offensive rebound. Shot put back. Won't go for Kayla Hughes. Ball's out of bounds. Greenbrier East takes possession.
And can you hit Timmy on that Brooke Davis triple-double watch? We need 4 rebounds and a steal to get there. That's possible.
Certainly is. Here's Dunford bringing the ball up the floor. She's on the right wing. She pulls back. Works her way inside again. Cuts left. Left elbow. Picks her dribble up. Her pass is knocked loose and stolen by James Monroe. And we are going to have a timeout by head coach Matt Phillips. We'll take it with him. 7:19 to go in the ball game. It's Greenbrier East 50, James Monroe 39. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Spartan basketball on Oldies 93.
From foundation to finish, SJ Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber, your home solutions.
41 seconds into the fourth quarter, they were nearly tied up there. So James Monroe will inbound on the near sideline. Baseball pass to midcourt, pulled in by Kayla Hughes. Hughes on the right side wing now. Top of the key to Mary Meadows, who cuts, gets a shot up from the right block. That misses. Rebound pulled in by Dunford, and Dunford draws the foul by James Monroe's, I believe, Sarah Collins. It's either, no, it's Mary Meadows, excuse me. It's her fourth foul.
That's her fourth. Steve Webb all over the fourth foul there. Best statistician in the business.
Boy, talk about your all-time reversals here, folks. If they'd have just listened to me from the jump. Here's Dunford at midcourt now. 7:02 to go, and Coach Justice wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. 7:02 to go in the ball game. Greenbrier East 50, James Monroe 39. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Spartan basketball on Oldies 93.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber, your home solution.
7:02 to go in the ball game. Greenbrier East is up 50-39. Coach Justice called a quick timeout there. Josie Patterson's in the game. She inbounds to Allie Dunford. Dunford immediately fouled by James Monroe's Kayla Hughes.
That's her third, Timmy.
Indeed it is, and that's 16 fouls for Lady Mavericks. Inbound to a cutting Dunford. Nice play there as Dunford scores. It's 52-39. A design play, one of those patented Jim Justice inbounds play calls. Worked to perfection, easy for me to say, as Greenbrier East improves its lead to 13. Ball's lost out of bounds. James Monroe to reset, inbounding at midcourt right in front of the scores table. Ball is floated to the top of the key to Hughes. Hughes dribbles left, changes direction, passes top of the key now to Mary Meadows. Meadows at midcourt, dribbles to the left side, around Caden Stewart in the lane, loses his handle on the ball.
Get that, Brooke.
And ball is out of bounds, lost by James Monroe. And Cam is rooting hard for that triple-double.
I thought that might be Brooks' 10th steal there. She had a shot at it. She got gypped on one earlier in the season, so I want to see her get one now.
She still has 6:32 to go in the ball game. She'll get that steal. Here's Stewart at midcourt. Dribbles right. Working on Lily Jackson. Cuts left. Kicks the ball out to Brooklyn Morgan. Morgan in the left corner. She pulls the ball out. 6:14 to go and ticking in the ball game. Top of the key now to Brooke Davis. Over to Dumford on the left wing. Dumford dribbles, penetrates inside in the left block. Out to the left elbow to Stewart. Out to the left wing now to Josie Patterson. Patterson pulls out. Top of the key to Stewart. Stewart dribbles left, passes left to Dumford. Dumford fires a three from the left. Misses short. Rebound, James Monroe and Kayla Hughes. Hughes on the near side left. Pulls the ball out. Top of the key. Maintains her dribble. Penetrates in. Floater from the left elbow. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Shot for Jackson. That won't go. Rebound, Addison Hines. She draws the foul.
Is that Brooklyn Morgan with a foul?
Sure was, and that's her fourth. Team foul number 4. The Mavericks inbound to the left elbow to Hines. Over to Hughes. She fires three from the left wing. That won't go. Short. Rebound pulled in by James Monroe Hines. Over to Collins. She gets a shot from the right baseline. That won't go. Rebound, Josie Patterson. Patterson, midcourt. On the near side right. Passes back to Brooklyn Morgan. Morgan on the wing now. Yo-yoing the ball with her right hand, now left. Floats a pass inside the lane to Stewart. Nice pass. And Stewart is fouled going to the bucket.
Stewart trying to get through a triple team there. She is drawing a lot of attention.
And she's going to shoot too. The officials are going to say that foul's in the act of shooting. I thought it was on the floor.
I think it's 1-1, Timmy. That's 17
you're right. Yeah, you're right. Shame on me for not looking at the scoreboard. First shot for Stewart is good. She'll do it again.
That's Stewart's first point of the second half after scoring 12 in the opening half.
Lady Spartans are up 53-39. They have a 14-point lead. They've led by as many as 15. Second shot upcoming for Caden Stewart. And that rattles home. Lady Spartans back up by 15. Inbound to Lily Jackson. Jackson, top of the key. Right side to Haley Honeycutt. In the right corner now to Hines. Hines works the baseline. Shot is up and too strong. Rebound pulled in by Josie Patterson. Patterson is ridden all the way to the sideline, out of bounds. She finally gets the foul call. That foul will go on to Kayla Hughes.
Her fourth? Her fourth.
We have a substitution as Taylor Boswell will check in for Brooke Davis with 5:01 remaining in the ball game.
No!
Josie Patterson will shoot a 1-and-1. And she misses off the back iron. It's pulled in by James Monroe. On the near side left is Collins. Collins to midcourt to Hines. Hines makes a break to the basket, gets a shot up, draws the foul. Shot won't go.
Allie Dunford had some words for the official. She's probably lucky he was walking away there.
Nonetheless, Dunford picks up her fourth foul. That's team foul number 5. And that puts Addison Hines to the free throw line. First shot for Hines, drains it.
That's the first point of the fourth quarter for James Monroe. A little more than 3 minutes without scoring.
Well, it's only 12 points in the entire half so far. Second shot for Hines, that's good as well. James Monroe pulls back to within 13. Here's Dunford breaking the timeline. She's on the right side wing, pulls up a three, misses off the back iron, careens to the left. It's pulled in by Haley Honeycutt. Honeycutt sprinting to the basket, going wire to wire and missing the shot. Offensive rebound, shot up for Hines. She misses. Rebound pulled in by Taylor Boswell. Boswell up the floor to Patterson. Extra pass to Dunford. Over on the right side to Shepard. Shepard fires a three. That misses. Offensive rebound for Dunford. Dunford from the left elbow rattles one home. It's 56-41. 4:19 to go in the ball game. Here's Haley Honeycutt on the right side. Excuse me, that's Jackson. Jackson into the half circle. She draws the foul. cutting to the bucket. And I believe that's Stewart picking up the foul.
Much to the surprise of everyone in the building.
Brought out some chagrin from some of the folks here in the audience. Pass is inbound. It's stolen by Shepard. Up the floor to Dumford to Taylor Boswell. She's all alone. Shepard is blocked from behind by James Monroe's Kayla Hughes. Good hustle by Hughes to track down Boswell. Knock her shot out of bounds. 4:04 remaining in the ball game. Greenbrier East has possession and a 15-point lead. It's 56-41. Dumford to Shepard. Shepard's shot is blocked, but Shepard draws the foul. She'll shoot 2 on the foul by James Monroe's Haley Honeycutt.
Her first. Not used to that. Most of these James Monroe players are racking them up here tonight.
And that is 9 team fouls for the Lady Mavericks. First shot for Shepard is good.
Shepard up to 7 points with that free throw.
Second shot pending for Kenna Shepard. And she sends it home. 58-41. Layla Pence going to check in here for Josie Patterson. Ball's inbounded to Lily Jackson. She'll bring the ball up the floor. Jackson's over the timeline into the front court, top of the key. Works her way to the right. She passes right to Haley Honeycutt. And we're going to have a foul away from the floor, or away from the ball, excuse me. That will be the 7th team foul for the Lady Spartans.
Is that against Kenna Shepard?
Sure was. That's her second, and that will put Addison Hines to the free throw line. I was following the ball, so I didn't see what happened.
I did not either. It was on the opposite side of the court.
So Hines to shoot a 1-and-1 for James Monroe, and she makes it. Makes the front half. She'll shoot again. Cuts Greenbrier East's lead to 16. 3:52 remaining in this contest. Second shot. That's good as well. James Monroe pretty decent at the free throw line tonight.
Only points in the fourth quarter have come at the line. They're 4-4 there. Have not made a field goal in this final frame.
Dumford to Shepard. Shepard with a 3-ball from the top. That won't go. Rebound pulled in by Hines of James Monroe. And we're going to have a block as Shepard is drilled by James Monroe's Addison Hines. It's like everyone right in front of the play, all these fans wanted a charge there. The officials ruled a block. That will put Addison Hines to the free throw line once again. Shepard picks up her 3rd foul. It's the 8th team foul for the Lady Spartans.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Timmy. It looked like Kenny thought Shepard was standing still as a tree there and got bowled over.
She took a shoulder to the mush. Got right back up, though. Tougher than a $2 steak. First shot for Hines, that misses. It's pulled in by Stewart. Stewart at midcourt, 3.5 minutes to go. Greenbrier East up by 15. Stewart on the right side wing. Planning her move as she moves to her left. Spin move. She's going to the right now. Passes right to Dumford. Dumford with a pump fake. She's all alone on the right wing. Fires a 3. Misses off the back iron. Rebound pulled in by James Monroe, and a foul as Sarah Collins pulled in the rebound, and she's fouled, I believe, again by Kenna Shepard.
I think they might be getting paid by the Kenna Shepard foul tonight because they look like they're in a hurry to call them.
That indeed was on Kenna Shepard. She picks up her 4th. And that evens up the team foul situations. It is 9 apiece. Both teams will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. First shot is good for Collins. Pulls James Monroe to within 14.
Mavericks still without a field goal. Nearly 5 minutes into this final quarter.
They're getting it done at the line, however. Cannot fall asleep at the switch with 3 minutes and change left as Collins is good again. Lead cut to 13. Here's Dumford with the ball on the right wing. into the half circle, step back shot. That misses off the back iron. Rebound is tipped by Pence. It's loose. It's pulled in by Dumford. Over to Pence on the right elbow. Down to the left block to Boswell. Her shot partially blocked by Honeycutt. Up the floor to Addison Hines. Hines at midcourt going to run the floor. Into the half circle, into the left elbow, left block turnaround. Shot is up and won't go, but Hines draws the foul. Hines will again visit the free throw line.
Hines trying to will this James Monroe team back into the game.
And Coach Justice, no choice. He's got to bring Brooke Davis back in to stop the bleeding here.
Hines has taken 4 of the 8 field goal attempts for James Monroe this quarter. Hasn't made one yet, but she has been getting to the line.
Hines misses her first shot short and left. That foul, by the way, called on Layla Pence. It's her second. It's team foul number 10. Davis checks in. Boswell checks out. 2:44 left in the contest. Second shot upcoming for Hines, and that misses. Pulled in by Aubrey Glover. Glover back to Dumford. Dumford brings the ball up the floor. She's at the top of the key now. Pulls back between the circles, yo-yoing the ball. She passes left to Davis. Back up top to Dumford. It's nearly stolen. Dumford, however, is fouled by James Monroe's Kayla Hughes.
And that's going to do it for Hughes. Tough place to pick up your 5th foul at midcourt, but that's just what happens for Kayla Hughes.
And Cam, I think you would agree that brings out.
Ooh, that's an interesting move. James Monroe going to clear the bench here.
Be a shift change
here. A 13-point game with 2:27. That's interesting. Maybe he's just going to talk to him. He has them all standing over there. Maybe he's about to put him right back in.
Shot is short for Dumford. Misses everything. He is. He brings them right back in. But with the loss of Hughes here, that's their biggest shooting threat for the Mavericks as far as from beyond the arc. She hit a couple of threes earlier in the game. We haven't really seen that out of the others.
Yeah, they look like they're trying to go inside the Hines, though, is where they're trying to get their points now.
Second shot for Dumford misses. Rebound pulled in by Hines. Hines sprints over the timeline. She's at the top of the key. Kicks out right to Jackson. Jackson penetrates, kicks left to Honeycutt. Honeycutt fires a 3. That misses right. Rebound pulled in by Brooke Davis. Back to Shepard. Shepard in the backcourt. Works around a pick set by Dumford. As they have yet to break the timeline. Dumford finally does on the near side right. Up to the right side wing to Pence. Cross-court pass to Davis. Down to Aubrey Glover. She fires a 3 and drains it from the left corner. And the Lady Spartans break the run. They go back up by 16. It's 61-45 inside of 2 minutes to go. Here's Meadows, top of the key. Bounce pass is stolen by Glover. Glover dishes back in the backcourt to Dumford. Dumford over the timeline now. Top of the key, drifting to her right. Picks up the dribble, sends the ball up top to Davis. Over to Glover on the left. And we're going to have a
rolling timeout as Jim Justice is going to bring in 5 new Spartans.
There you go. 1:28 to go. Indeed, that is a rolling timeout. We're going to have a good old-fashioned hockey shift change here. With 1:28 to go, Greenbrier East has a 61-45 lead. Abby Mathis is out there. Nate Garrett's out there. Marley Patterson, Ari Gilito, and I believe Josie Patterson. Patterson to inbound. She does so top of the key to Gilito. Ari dribbles to her right, passes right to Garrett. Garrett fires a 3, misses off the front iron. Rebound pulled in by James Monroe's Chloe Shires. Shires draws the foul. And Shires will shoot 2. Kind of limping a little bit there. I think she cracked her knee off the court. And that will be 2 free throws for Chloe Shires of the Lady Mavericks. 1:18 to go in the contest. Greenbrier East leading 61-45. First shot for Shires, swishes. Back to a 15-point game. Second shot for Shires, that misses short. Offensive rebound, and putback goes for Sierra Broyles. 61-48. Here's Ari Gilito. Right side wing, right block, floater is up, misses strong. Rebound on the far side left to Sydney Hunt. Hunt to midcourt to Carolina Keys, who travels with the basketball. And Greenbrier East takes back over with 1:01 remaining in the ball game. Patterson to midcourt to Ari Gil-Ito. Ari back to Patterson on the left wing, down to Marley Patterson in the left corner. Lots of Pattersons and Honeycutts here tonight. Over to Ari on the right wing, cross-court pass to Josie. She fires a three, that misses short. Rebound is corralled in the right corner by Carolina Keys. Keys up the floor to Shires. Shires tries to feed over to the left side to Broyles. Ball's out of bounds, however.
Deflected out of bounds by Nate Garrett, who did a nice job getting in there and knocking the pass away.
James Monroe takes possession. Keeps possession, that is, with 39.5 seconds left. All sent up top to Sydney Hunt. Hunt, top of the key. She passes right to Mary Meadows on the wing. Up top now to Chloe Shires. Over to Hunt again. Her shot is blocked by Marley Patterson. Over to Josie Patterson in the backcourt. 25 seconds left. Patterson over to Gil-Ito on the left side wing. Ari dribbles around the horn to the right wing. Pass up top now to Josie with 16 seconds left over to Marley. Up top again to Josie. Pass is stolen away, however, by Shires. Shires, right wing, right block shot is up, won't go, but she draws the foul. Chloe Shires to shoot two off the foul by Josie Patterson.
Greenbrier East is kind of trying to play keep away there to run out the clock, and James Monroe wouldn't let him do it.
You know, they are double tough. They're going to play this one all the way to the triple zeros. First shot does not get the shooter's roll for Chloe Shires. Score remains 61-48. Second shot, drills it. It's a 12-point game. Into Marley Patterson at midcourt with 4 seconds left. Marley over to Nate Garrett in the right corner. Back to Marley. She fires a three as time expires. Shot won't go, and that'll do it. Greenbrier East earns its 10th victory of the season with a gritty, impressive 61-49 victory over the James Monroe Mavericks on the road here in Linside. The Lady Spartans pick up the regular season sweep of James Monroe with an impressive victory. We'll take a break and come back. When we return, a full breakdown of tonight's game. We'll do a stat breakdown. We will name our Magic's Computer Repair Player of the Game a little later on, and we'll tell you about our next broadcast. Plenty more to come in this 2021 campaign. Keep it right here. You are tuned in to the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on Oldies 93.
The stars may fall, the rains may pour, but I will love you evermore, 'cause you were born to chase the light.
Since 1947 and for 3 generations, S.J. Needhawk, your home solution.
If it looks like an F-150, tows like an F-150, hauls like an F-150, thinks like an F-150, and powers like an F-150, it must be an F-150 hybrid. Introducing the all-new 2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid with 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
From foundation to finish, S.J. Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company.
From foundation to finish, S.J. Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to speak with someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk, your home solution.
From foundation to finish, S.J. Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber, your home solutions.
Back here on the Cornerstone IGA postgame show, Timmy Gwynn and Cam Huffman along with you. And Cam, it was a gritty, gutsy victory, not the kind of effort that you typically expect that you need to get by James Monroe, but the Lady Mavericks certainly brought their A game both times this season against the Lady Spartans, and Greenbrier East earned that 10th victory of the year in every sense of the word.
Yeah, they had to earn it, Timmy, but I really like a lot of the things that Greenbrier East did tonight. We talked about it at halftime. Caden Stewart finding a way to produce and get the job done even with that smothering defense. And in the second half, James Monroe was even more successful at taking Caden Stewart away, and then we found other Spartans step up and pick up the slack. So overall, a fantastic job all the way around in a bunch of different ways from Greenbrier East, and it didn't come easy tonight, as we said, and they had to earn it, and they did, and it was a team effort. It took everybody to earn this win, and that's exactly what they found.
Well, those are in a lot of ways the sweetest, and and especially pays dividends for a younger, more inexperienced team to get out there and for everyone to experience success at the same time. Could not be more valuable for this young group. The Lady Spartans improve to 10-5 on the year. They still have 3 games left in this regular season, and they're going to play it in 3 consecutive games, be 5 games in 5 days to close out the regular season. We'll take our final break of the evening, and when we return, we will name our Magic's Computer Repair Player of the Game. We will do a full rundown of tonight's stat book, and we'll tell you about our next broadcast. Keep it right here. This is the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on Oldies 93.
If it looks like an F-150, tows like an F-150, hauls like an F-150, thinks like an F-150, and powers like an F-150, it must be an F-150 hybrid. Introducing the all-new 2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid with 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
The stars may fall, the rains may pour, but I will love you evermore, 'cause you were born to chase the light.
Since 1947 and for 3 generations, S.J. Needhawk, your home solution.
From foundation to finish, S.J. Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company.
From foundation to finish, S.J. Needhawk is your home solution. Since 1947 and for 3 generations, our product line continues to expand and our staff is always ready to help.
When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber, your home solutions.
Cornerstone IGA postgame show. Timmy Gwynn and Cam Huffman along with you. Greenbrier East earned its 10th victory of the season with a 61-49 victory over the Lady Mavericks. It is now time to name our Magic's Computer Repair Player of the Game. Cam Huffman, we had a consensus tonight.
Yeah, if you listened to the broadcast, you probably knew who I was going to pick since I was rooting for her the whole game long. But Brooke Davis certainly earned it tonight as she finishes up just 2 rebounds and 1 steal short of a triple-double. She finished up with 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 steals to earn our Magic's Computer Repair Player of the Game honor. Great effort by Brooke Davis. You know, we saw her struggle shooting it a little bit last night, but what a bounce-back effort. And I think she earned some yummy Japan for that effort tonight, Timmy.
No question about it. Final score again, 61-49. Cam Huffman, how did we get there?
For Greenbrier East, they finished up 20 of 56 shooting, including 10 of 26 from three-point range. They were 11 of 20 at the foul line. Paced, as I said, by Brooke Davis, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 9 steals, and 3 block shots and 3 assists as well. Caden Stewart, with that, efficient effort. She was smothered all game long, but still found a way to produce 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists tonight. The second Spartan in double figures. Layla Pence was just on the verge of double figures with 8 points. She made all 4 of her field goal attempts. And Allie Dunford was right there, too, on the verge of double figures. She had 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. We had 1 point for Brooklyn Morgan, 3 points for Aubrey Glover, 3 points for Marley Patterson, and 8 points off the bench for Kenneth Shepard, knocking down 2 big threes and getting a couple shots at the foul line. She was 2 for 2 at the line to round out the Spartan scoring. James Monroe was led by Haley Honeycutt, who finished up with 20 points, along with an assist and 3 steals. The other Lady Maverick in double figures was Kayla Hughes, who scored 12 points to go along with 3 rebounds, a steal, and a blocked shot. Collins pulled in 10 rebounds tonight for the Mavericks, who shot 14 of 50 from the field, 4 of 15 from three-point land, and 17 of 28 at the foul line. But you put all of it together, it's another big win for the Lady Spartans. A good bounce back from a tough loss last night on the road against the rivals, and this team keeps getting better and keeps moving forward.
Indeed they do, and they'll try it again in less than 24 hours. Greenbrier East is back in action tomorrow evening, Thursday, April the 8th, as they take on Doddridge County. That game to take place at Spartan Gym in Fairleigh at approximately 7:30. You can catch us on the Fritz's Pharmacy Spartan Countdown at approximately 7:15 right here on Oldies 93. Well, that'll do it. Greenbrier East improves to 10-5 on the year with a 61-49 victory over the James Monroe Mavericks. For Poncho Church and Cam Huffman and all of us at Radio Greenbrier Sports, this is Timmy Gwynn saying good night from Fairleigh.
If it looks like an F-150, tows like an
All right, guys, that was it.
hauls
All right,
like an
Poncho, we'll do it tomorrow,
F-150,
buddy.
thinks
See you tomorrow
like
night.
an
Best
F-150,
broadcast I heard
and
tonight.
powers like an F-150. It
Have a
must
good
be an
evening.
F-150.
Bye.
Introducing the all